This Sunday, some 50,000 runners will take on the New York City Marathon.
And each one has likely trained for months, sacrificed countless hours and weekends, and has their own reason for tackling those 26.2 miles.
But one runner's story caught our attention, not just for what he's attempting during the marathon, but it's about the plans he's doing immediately after he gets across that finish line. So Joelle Garguilo is here to tell us about that story.
Yeah, this is crazy. Can I just say? I mean, listen, I've done the New York City Marathon.
I didn't know that.
I hobbled home, and I lived on the Upper West Side, which was near the finish line.
Not that
Okay,
far.
so you all know that saying, "The show must go on." Well, Broadway's Jordan Litz is taking that to a whole new level. He is starring in Wicked, and while he may not be defying gravity, he is certainly defying limits.
If you spend some time with Broadway performers, many would compare the gig to running a marathon. Jordan Litz is putting that theory to the test quite literally, starring in Wicked at night, training for the New York City Marathon by day.
After you finish this marathon on Sunday, right now your plan is to what?
To do Wicked. That's the goal.
I am speechless at that, but that would also be so incredible too, just to know that you just did that and then to be able to go on and perform in front of all of those people.
And have them not know a thing. That's the goal.
He's running for Broadway Cares, Equity Fights AIDS, an organization close to the Broadway community.
What does a typical day look like for you, training for the New York City Marathon and being on Broadway?
It's very rigorous. I've sacrificed a lot to do this marathon. I've sacrificed time with my daughter, time with my wife, time with my friends. I've sacrificed my voice on stage at times from just being fatigued. I've sacrificed, dance steps. I imagine that all of those feelings are going to come flooding at me as I'm coming up this finish line here.
As if that's not enough, he and his wife are expecting their second child in a couple of weeks.
Any chance this could all happen around Marathon Sunday?
I hope to the Lord that doesn't happen.
What do your Wicked co-stars say about this?
Allie, my Glinda, is just always so supportive.
Yeah.
She's always asking about how training's going and commiserating with me and lifting me up if I need some words of encouragement.
What do you love about being Fiyero in Wicked on Broadway?
I think he has one of the best character arcs in the entire show. He comes out this guy that doesn't really care about anything. And then by the end of the show, he delivers, I think, the line that is the heart of the show. Elphaba says, "I wish I could be beautiful for you. You don't have to lie to me." And he says it's not lying, it's looking at things another way.
And maybe Fiyero's philosophy applies here too. 8 shows a week on Broadway while training for a marathon could seem impossible, like defying gravity. But defying limits, well, that's Jordan.
If anyone can do it, it's him.
Do you know who is not going to complain about being tired? This girl, after doing that interview. Could you even imagine? And it's like, and the thing that he said, we were talking throughout all of it, but he's like, well, my whole hope is then to go on and be Fiyero in Wicked and not have anybody know that I actually did the marathon during the day. Well, but now, sorry, like,
Because you want the people who paid the money want their experience to be.
No, I want him to play his role and have your medallion.
I would love to.
Can he rock the medallion, please?
This is the thing, though, is like he was probably training and then after training had to go perform. So he's probably has done it a few times.
So, like, I didn't properly train for the marathon when I did it, but there is a course that you're supposed to follow. So, so he's already done his 20-mile run and then gone on to do the show. But the adrenaline that you feel on Marathon Sunday, it's very different. It's very different because also, the crowds and everyone, and you'll have his name, there. So
and there's that energy, and then there's a loss of energy when you're done too. It's like, all that off your shoulders.
I
then
was
you gotta
like,
go perform
well, to stick with I felt like the Tin Man when I was done. You know what I mean? Just to stick in that theme. But that's the only way that I could really describe my process, which was different than Jordan's. He's going to crush it.
You have a heart, though.
Yes.
Is the Tin Man the one without the heart?
Yeah.
Or is that the brand?
No, Tin Man. I don't know. I don't know what day it is. I thought it was Wednesday. It's allegedly Tuesday.
I thought it was going to be a good transition with the heart.
You attempted it.
I attempted it.
Proud of you.
The Scarecrow didn't have the heart.
Yeah, that was a miss.
I think that's
right.
I think
that was a miss.
We have some homework to do.
Yeah.